Red Dead Online. It's dead, according to Rockstar. They said, well, they didn't necessarily say it, but they were kind of pointing to the fact that they are not going to update this game anymore, or for a very long time. I think that's pretty pathetic, in my opinion. To have a game that is way newer than Grand Theft Auto, and to not update it, I think is pathetic. I know their reason. It is, see, coming from a business perspective, it's a good reason, but coming from a game perspective, I don't think it's that good of a reason. So I reckon this game would make quite a bit of money, if they updated it. Yes, maybe not as much as Grand Theft Auto, but you gotta keep the fans happy in some sort of way. I just feel like this game was just neglected for a very long time. We've had really pathetic updates in the past 2 years. I think the only decent sort of updates was bounty hunting update, with the bounty license, trader update, and probably collector. That's really it, and those are the only ones I use. And then they just add very useless things to the game, you have the I was about to say battle pass. You've got things like this. This is from last Halloween. They still haven't updated it. That's saying quite a lot. So yeah, it's just not worth it playing this game anymore. There's no point. It's dead. There's no updates. There hasn't been an update since last July, which I think is really pathetic. I love this game a lot. This is one of my favorite games, actually. And for it not to be updated, it annoys me, because they had so much potential. I'm not the type of person to be like, I want this and this and this. Definitely not. But they could have had heists, Rockstar editor, freaking properties, different types of other roles. I think someone mentioned a photography role, a farming role, a lawman role. Now those would be pretty cool. Heists where you rob trains and stagecoaches and banks. That would have been cool. Even the Rockstar editor. If they just added the Rockstar editor to this, I would actually be really happy with that, and I think it would give me a reason to grind to make machinimas. I don't think we'll ever see an update for this anytime soon. But what can you do about it, really? Just looking at it, it's such a beautiful game. I don't know how they can't just update it. Just one update, maybe. Even if it was just an update a year, I would be happy with that. Better than nothing. And you've got Grand Theft Auto over here. That's 9 years old this year. It's still getting very consistent updates, all the time, and it's got a new port to new consoles, and this didn't, and this is the newer game, which just blows my mind. Because just before these consoles came out, I thought, well, maybe not just before the trailer came out for the new Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced or whatever, whenever that first came out, I thought that this was going to be on the new console and not Grand Theft Auto 5. And I was completely wrong. That's the other way around. So, it's stupid, really. Then we had, what did we have in Grand Theft Auto? We had freaking casino update. We had Cayo Perico, a whole freaking island. I think when that came out, we got new bounties in Red Dead. And that's ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. To have a 9-year-old game get a whole island for just some heists, and then have this newer game with just a couple of different missions. So that's a little bit pathetic, I reckon. Don't get me wrong, I also enjoy Grand Theft Auto, and I'm not saying stop updating Grand Theft Auto But just maybe focus on this one a bit more, you know? And then you have GTA Plus. No idea what it is. Apparently it's like a battle pass or some, I don't know. It's probably also stupid. I don't even really know what else to say. I just think it's really dumb, the fact that they don't update this. And all the updates that we have got are kind of lackluster compared to some of the ones we've gotten in Grand Theft Auto. I know this isn't really like my normal videos. It's just sort of a quick rant with some gameplay in the background, but I just thought, yeah, I needed to make a video. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you all in another one of my videos. Bye.